My dear friends, the Navodaya staff working in Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas all over the country. I am Mr. Karnakar Reddy, librarian, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Vennila Valsa, Srikakulam. I had been in the service since 1987. In fact, we have joined in the organization with a noble cause to serve to the rural talented children. The Navodayas have been established as the brainchild of the great visionary, the then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. And it is one of the backbone and designer for this program of Navodayas is the great intellectual Sri P.V. Narasimha Rao, the past HRD minister, and the setup was come into existence under the dynamic leadership of Sir K. Sharma Garu, the first founder director. Since 1985, the first two schools have started, then phase-wise, the schools have been extended. Now around 595 schools are working all over the country. Around 2000 employees are working in different designations. Around 6 lakh students are undergoing the educational training in Navodayas. As per the aspiration of the founders, this Navodayas are running well, functioning well as per their aspirations. We are producing an excellent citizens. Now wherever you go in the country, in the world, Navodaya follows. We are very proud of our children. They have excelled in all the field with a discipline who have been with us for these 7 years. In the world, they are doing their best. Recently, our Honorable Prime Minister met a scientist in Germany. He is going to achieve Nobel Prize also. He is the product of the JNV Srikakulam. So like that, number of thousands of students or whoever came out of the Navodaya, they are excelled in their fields, in their professions, and they are serving the society. Coming to the system, we are working like a soldiers without any time-bound program. 7 days, 18 hours, or if needed at any time to meet the emergency for the children. Around 500 to 550 children are with us always. We are taking care of them. Personally, we have 1 or 2 children. But as a responsible teachers, we have 40 students for each teacher to take care, and we have 550 students overall in the Vidyalaya to take care of them, to mold them into a beautiful citizens. We struggled a lot in the beginning. No infrastructure was there, no transportation was there, no medical facilities was there. Still, we built up from ground level to this higher level of the infrastructure and everything. We have been, the Navodayans are respected by the society, parents, and everybody because we are producing the best results, we are producing the best citizens. The Navodayas are the pace-setting institutions and elite institutions They are spreading the fragrance of discipline and the intelligence, knowledge. So this is the Swachh Bharat program taken up by the Prime Minister ji. We have been doing it for the last 30 years. Anybody can come to the campus. It is a Swachh in all the ways. It is a Swachh Bharat. So it is a pace-setting institutions. We are sharing our resources with the neighboring schools and others. Our students are excelling in every field because the staff we have in each field is the stalwart. Our physical education teacher is producing the best sportsmen. They are taking them to the SGFI. Our music master is making them to learn the excellent music. They can sing patriotic songs or any song. They can dance. They can do any wonders. Our subject teachers are the producing and inspiring them to excel there in the fields. Our art master is producing wonderful artists from the beginning for 6 years, for 7 years. What not? Every teacher are producing excellent results in every field. No comments from any corner regarding the functioning of the Navodayas. This is because of the committed ground workers, the soldiers, the staff, the mess workers who is giving them excellent food, the employees that are keeping the Vidyalaya clean and taking the safeguard of the children 24 hours. This is not the single man's effort. This is a collective effort of all the staff on the field of battle. This is not like any other factory. These educational institutions, if you work time and program, nothing will progress. We have to transfer the knowledge. We have to take care of the health. We have to take care of the discipline. And we have to guide. We have to counsel. We have to do everything with the heart and soul, unlike any organizations. We have been putting the same service for the 30 years. It's 20,000 employees working relentlessly for the upliftment of the rural talented children. This is one side of this coin. Another side of the coin is the misery, the unfortunate fate of these employees working in the scheme. So you will surprise now the employees are fighting for the recognition of the union from the something. How ridiculous, even after 28 years of establishment, the management, the people on the top level are denying, are opposing, are disturbing the formation of the union. Are we going against anybody? We are working for the betterment of the organization, for the people of our own district. Why it is denied? Is it not the fundamental right of every employee to have an organization? Is it antisocial? Are we going to do any destruction against anything, against the society, against the organization? Can you cite an example of this? Any individual has gone against the organization or indiscipline? No. We are very sorry and unfortunate to have such an inhuman officials in the higher level. When we opened a union 15-20 years back, that has been suppressed by transferring the staff members for the far off places. From Kerala, TP Mani has come forward to start an organization. What is the wrong in it? And then how can we represent our problems? How can we represent suggestions for the betterment of the organizations? The great, once the Hyderabad region great deputy commissioner, the so-called disciple of the Vivekananda, used to speak much about the Vivekananda philosophy and Vivekananda. He has curbed the union activities. Now he has grown up to the joint director at the national level. He came into the service without BEd. How can he understand? Without family, how can he understand emotions and needs of the staff members? Now it seems he is on the rolls without pension, without recognition, without anything. So like that, many people are there. They are coming into the system with their vested interests. So we are very thankful ever for our beloved now Kishore Singh Ji, the commissioner who worked, who strived, who felt for the welfare of the staff, children, organization. Really, Singh Ji, you are the godfather for us. You have crossed the beyond your limits in recommending the salaries, higher pay scales for the Navodaya employees. Whatever we are enjoying today, and we family members are ever thankful for you, now Kishore Singh Ji. 20,000 employees salute you whenever we are receiving the salaries. This is the humanity. In educational system, only humanity, only emotions, only values will work. We are doing the same. We are following the values. But where is the values at the higher level? Our union members, they are struggling for last many years, staging the dharna. We have gone on the strike for 10 days for our genuine demands. The then commissioner has promised us to implement the this old pension scheme. We have withdrawn the strike. This has been discussed in the parliament also. The great minister of concern has promised to implement the 20 points submitted by the Samti. Where has gone the promises? Then what is doing the officials at a higher level? To whom we have to appeal? Our responsible chief is our commissioner and the headquarters office, ministry, where they have broken the promises. To whom shall we appeal? Whether it is democratic country or we are under the rule of Britishers. It is surprising. This public do not know that we are not having pension, we are not having union, we are not having medical course. They will surprised to see that what is going on in the nowadays. So that I want to make it a public. What is happening to the employees of the nowadays? How the system is working nowadays? Vidyalaya Samiti is working. How it is adamant against your own employees. Dear friends, it is very pathetic condition for us. When we leave our organization, we have to be on the roads. Nobody will identify us because we are away from the society for the last 30 years. After 12 months, most of the time we have been here. We don't have any social relationship there. We don't have any other avocations. We are the neither belongs to the state, or neither belongs to the center. We are in between. Nobody will care us. Nobody will honor us. I cite an example. Our beloved principal who worked in JNU Karim Nagar was awarded best principal at national level. He sacrificed his life for 14, 16 years there only. Every plant says it is by Janardhan Reddy sir. Now he is bowing his head before his colleagues who came from the state government and deputation. They are receiving 40 to 50,000 of pension. Now he is working in a private institution without any recognition. What is the fate? As long as was strong, he put all his energy for the development of the Vidyalaya. Nobody can deny it. What is the fate? This is the single example I am citing. Majority of now employees are going to retire within 1 or 2 years. It starts. They have to die without any treatment. They have to die without any financial support. Are we labor? Labor will work from morning to evening and they will take away the money. So we are not concerned by the Samiti. Why it is so? I want to make an appeal. Headquarters officials, honorable commissioners, great IFS officers, and the other officials who came from the same cadres, they are enjoying the higher positions. They are holding it for years together. They could not form a single amendment. They are circulating the same circulars as it was printed. See the transfer policy. It is a ridiculous. There is no clear-cut policy. Can an employee can stay back in their own places for 20 years at particular place? The others are denied to opt for the nearest places. An officer from the Hyderabad region, he has got his own 9 years policy in 2002. By threatening of his own choice, he has shifted thousands of the employees. Everybody knows it. They have been scattered. The system has been collapsed. The teamwork has been disturbed. Still, I am one of the sufferer of this. There is no chance to go back to the nearby place. I was thrown out of my place 900 kilometers away from here. I lost everything because of the single officer of his personal and interest. Now he is enjoying everything. He earned a lot. He did of his own business. Everybody knows it. This is open secret. I am not revealing for the first time. How can they do such persons favor to us? Dear friends, I want to make an appeal to Prime Minister Ji, Ministry of Human Resource, Commissioner Sir, and media, and to my beloved students who love the institution also. Let us make it a flare. This message should go to the society, each and every corner. What is happening in the Samiti? What will be the fate of the Navodaya employees? I don't mind what happened to me. Nothing will happen beyond. I am ready to meet it also. Let us, someone has to come forward to sacrifice. I am ready to sacrifice. See, behind me is that person, my beloved mentor. Stand for a cause, live for a cause, die for a cause. I may go today or tomorrow, some other day. Let us see what happens. I am ready. I am ready to sacrifice. It is not much valuable than the torture I am experiencing. This is not valuable than torture experienced by the 20,000 employees all over country. This is the heartbeat of 20,000 employees. I am not in frustration. I am not in depression. I am a rationalist. Clear cut, I am in the something. For the last 27 years, I have seen all the up and downs, all the improvements, all the persons, all the successes. But I am seeing the failure of the Navodaya employees also. So finally, I have decided I want to be in the forefront to sacrifice for anything. Without sacrifice, we cannot achieve it. Dear friends, we have the blood and intelligence. Let us use it to guide our genuine basic demands. There is no need to beg. Are we begging from the British people? British government? It is not beg. We have to drag. We have to snatch. We have to make them to realize what is the power of 20,000. We will come. Our students will come. They will support. 6 lakhs of students, parents will come onto the roads. They will support us. Let us see what happens in future. This is the beginning of the struggle. It is not the struggle. It is the realization. What happens? I want to make an appeal, Prime Minister Ji, even honorable MPs, they are more responsible to represent the things, to represent. Recently, the great young dynamic MP, Naidu Garu, has visited Srikakulam school. He impressed a lot. So like that, all MPs should visit the Navodayas. We are working in their own constituency for their district people, rural people, poor people, talented people. See the achievements, see the working of it. Please, I request all the MPs, go to your Navodaya schools, please talk to them. We are working for your own people. You are also working same people. What is the plight of the Navodaya employees? You are the right person. You are the right gentleman to represent. If all the MPs roar in the parliament on behalf of us, definitely justice will be done to the employees. We are producing. We are not producing. We are working for the welfare of the children wholeheartedly, day and night. Do we have working hours? Do we have working days? Something has the dare to declare the working hours and the working days. If you work like that, system will not work. They know it. They are sitting in offices, working for few hours, 5 days. How ridiculous it is. Come on to the Navodayas. Stay with us for days together. Simply, they are circulating some of the papers, the repeated papers, repeated things. What happened? No representation from the any corner of the staff is attended. As a librarian, I represented many things regarding the organization, not for my personal thing. I am not asking for any personal. Librarians are paying thousands of rupees upon the transfer for the loss of books. Loss is a very common practice when we are issuing more. A single librarian has to attend 550 students and the faculty. Within an hour, we have to issue hundreds of books. We have issued thousands of the books to the students. Loss is the common. It is defined in the GFR rules 194. For this 1,000 circulation or consultation, the loss of 5 books can be treated as a genuine after verification. See, Rule 196 meant for the libraries. The Samiti is not allowing to discard the books which have been damaged. They have defined the lifetime for every item. The book is not having any lifetime. The student read for 20 times, 30 times, 100 times. What is the fate of it? They should read it or not? Are we supposed to keep in the cupboards? I have issued 85,000 books. I have got the statistics. There is no space. How to maintain it? I ask it. Under RTI Act, nobody, no official is responsible to give a proper answer for it. Each official gives of his own. Recently, I approached the Department of Finance Ministry. They have given the clarity. I am requesting to implement the GFR rules or frame of your own. Visit your own library. Neither principal is responsible. He won't sign it. For the damage of the books, for the loss of the books, I will tell you one example. My brother Srinivas Rao of JNV Ongole, librarian, who collapsed and the dais, the assembly, of courteous arrest. He had been recovered 45,000 rupees from his pocket, from his CPF amount. Is it not inhuman? I have been representing for the last 2-3 years. Our officials know who is in Delhi right now. There is no response. This is an example. Our teacher, our staff members are working 24 hours here. Non-teaching, they're calling at any time. They're asking for the residential allowance. They're not staying outside. So we are asking for the appointment of the, to look after the wardens. So it will relieve from that system and this system will be strengthened. We don't have medical facility. We are living in the far off places. I am narrowly escaped from this cerebral malaria twice. It is 30 kilometers away from the town. The management will not support. The principal will not provide any vehicle or anything. If our student falls sick, all we will go on the war food basis. Are we not human beings? Medical costs. If you go to the hospital, there are a lot of procedures. Minimum is it not the humanity to provide the medical costs? What are they doing? What are they thinking about the welfare of the staff? If you are well, we can do more. See the faces of the employees. There is no smile. They lost the charm. If they come out of the system, they are Jivat Chaval. They will be living but without any charm, without any relation, without any honor. Please, my dear brothers and sisters, let us do for any extent to achieve the genuine demands. Let the message go to each corner and each of everybody throughout the country. Let us make it, send it this information, send the pathetic condition of the above employees to everybody. So let us make it an agitation. Let us take support of all this media to explore the best possibilities to achieve our genuine demands, to comfortable ourselves, to serve the organization, ultimately serve our children, ultimately to serve the nation, to be proud.